couple months. They had a new baby right when they moved out to San Diego.
Yeah, and she's doing really good too. The wife just got picked up for this really cool ass job. Yeah, so she's like lawyering up for like Donald Trump's team.
Oh man,
Yeah, so she
making it
flies
big.
back and oh yeah.
She's a smart lady. He got lucky with that one.
Yeah, he did. Man, I'm like, dude, you
He
absolutely
is way
married
not
up.
cool enough for her.
Yeah, you way married up, bro.
Good deal. I'm glad you came up here. I know Ricky talks about you a lot.
It's my guy, man. Yeah, we were talking last night. And, just reminiscing on stuff. So I'm happy to see people. Let's start over.
Yeah, for sure. I had tried to encourage him because he was on the fence for a long time there. It's like, man, you got an opportunity. So,
Anyway, talk to this.
yeah, sorry.
his family, and that's it.
Okay.
So we don't have to do anything
Okay.
other than that. Makes it easy. It ends
All right.
up. Duration of the ceremony. I know everybody's wondering. We're waiting on one guest. All right. Distinguished guests, family members, friends, and shipmates. Good morning and welcome to the retirement ceremony for Senior Chief Hospital Corpsman Ricardo Vann, Jr. My name is Senior Chief Gil Garcia, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. For our military guests, this will be a covered event. The retirement ceremony you're about to see is a time-honored tradition and official recognition of a long period of faithful and honorable service. It is an expression of appreciation for a job well done. The ceremony itself has changed many times over the years, but one thing has remained. It is a celebration. A celebration in ending one chapter and opening another. Today, we will smile, we will laugh, and we'll cry as we witness the military closure of 23 years of Senior Chief Vann's faithful and dedicated service to our Navy and our great nation. We will also honor his family for their support and their dedication, as this family specifically has dealt with a multitude of challenges during their Navy journey. Yet through their resilience, strength, and love for one another, they will begin a new life together. So let's get this started. Will the guests please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the presentation of colors, our national anthem, and the invocation. Bell ringer, sound 4 bells. Commander, Naval Surface Group Northwest, arriving. Bell ringer, 2 bells. Master Chief, Hospital Corpsman, Noel Martinez, arriving. Bell ringer, 2 bells. Senior Chief, Hospital Corpsman, Ricardo Vann, Jr., arriving. Color guard, parade the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Vann will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Shoulders up.
Color guard, retire the colors.
Right. Face. Forward. Up.
Father Peter will now offer the invocation.
We ask for God's blessings to be upon us as we are gathered here. We thank you, Lord, for our time here gathered to express our own gratitude for Senior Chief Vann. We thank you, Lord, for his dedication, for the many ways that his own family formed him to become the man that he has become and to serve our country. We give you thanks for the perseverance in his life, for his leadership that he has shown to us, for all the times, perhaps even when we didn't even notice it, that he went above and beyond what was expected, for his patience when he was guiding us and helping us. We thank you also for all those who have supported him, especially this time as he has served his country. There have been times that have been significantly difficult for himself, for his own family. We thank you for all those who supported him through it. We thank you for his willingness to sacrifice in this service to our country. We thank you for all the words today that will be expressed to support him and his family. And when words cannot express just simply the sentiments of all those who are here present, for them we thank you. We ask this in your name, Lord. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Side boys, post. Well, Ricky, this day is finally here. And it was a beautiful packed Northwest morning. It's That's right. All right. It's my pleasure to present Captain Henry Vasquez, Commander, Naval Surface Group Northwest, who will present our opening remarks.
Thank you, friends, family, staff, guests for coming here today to commemorate 23 years of faithful service. In one of my last official acts before my change of command tomorrow, I'm very honored and pleased to be asked to be a part of this, especially since we were together. You were here for my entire time on board and the support that you gave me. And so I'm really, again, honored to be a part of it. So thank you. Um, and without further ado, I will turn it over to our guest speaker today, Master Chief Martinez.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right. Wow, look at this turnout. It's truly humbling to be standing here today to celebrate the remarkable career of Ricky Vann Jr., my Mexican Native American redneck brother. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Master Chief Noel Martinez, and I've had the distinct pleasure of serving alongside Ricky since 2009, when we met and rode to Spain when my ship pulled in, and little did I know our lives would be intertwined. It's an honor to be asked to say a few words on this momentous occasion. We're here to mark the end of a chapter, a fantastic chapter, but also to celebrate the beginning of a well-deserved retirement. A retirement filled with family, relaxation, and hopefully a little less ship shenanigans. Now, anyone who knows Ricky knows that his family is his world. Ricardo and Mary, the son that you let us borrow, has made us all proud. Thank you for the amazing man that has graced our presence. Tu hijo fue un buen placer, un hombre hermoso y orgulloso. He beams when he talks about his beautiful children, Destiny, Elijah, and Gabriel, and the incredible people they've become. He's fiercely proud of them, and rightly so. Ricky talks so much about you all, how amazing you are. He cannot be more proud to have you in his life. And now the newest light of his life, his granddaughter, Selena. I've seen that grandfatherly glow, and it's a beautiful thing. He's already spoiling her rotten. I hear and I suspect he will continue for many years to come. Look at him. He's the best looking grandfather I've ever seen. Family is the anchor that keeps us steady, and Ricky, you built a wonderful one. Today, as we celebrate Ricky's career, it's impossible not to think of Reg. She was a constant presence in his life, his rock, his confidant, and his beloved member of our naval family. I know the pain of her loss is still deeply felt, and I want to acknowledge that today. Reg was incredibly proud of Ricky's service, and I know she's watching over him now, smiling with pride. She is the reason we're wearing choker whites with medals, because it was her favorite uniform. What really stuck out to me about their relationship is that Ricky actually liked her.
Well, she liked me.
She was his best friend, and she liked him too. You could be married to someone and love them, but you don't have to like them. Well, Ricky liked Reg. It was amazing to hear him talk about her and how they were with each other. He made sure she was at everything that he was at, and he loved her. My last interaction with her was giving her a bottle of this tequila I was talking with her about one day. I never got a chance to drink it with her. So today, I want to toast to Reg. Her memory will forever be part of who he is and the strength that he carries. That's a real toast.
We don't play.
To Reg.
To Reg.
To Reg.
Love you, babe.
Damn, it's good.
Better be, it cost me an alarm in the leg. Facts. Ricky, we share in your grief when we honors Reg's memory with you today. Ricky's naval career has been nothing short of exemplary. It spanned 23 years of dedicated service, taking him to some incredible places and challenging situations. From the vital work he did in hospitals and clinics at Great Lakes Road in San Diego, providing care and compassion to the demanding environments of buds. Yes, Ricky was a bud stud. To the Marine Corps Air Wing, Carl Vinson, and the precision required under Gridley, he tackled every role with professionalism, skill, and a quiet, no, a loud determination, because if you know him, he's loud. His time at PAC Northwest and ATG was particularly crucial, demonstrating his strategic thinking and dedication to operational readiness. He wasn't just doing a job, he was making a difference. He consistently went above and beyond, always willing to lend a hand, offer guidance, and share his expertise. If you know Ricky, he will willingly share his expertise, whether you want to hear it or not. Ricky is the king of overcommunicator, which I loved. I would talk to Ricky more than my own kids on a daily basis. I can only imagine the patience Reg had with him to hear him talk all day long. Think about the commitment that represents multiple deployments, long stretches away from family, and the inherent risk that comes with serving our country. He's seen things and done things and experienced things that most of us can only imagine. He's navigated challenging waters, both literally and figuratively, and through all of it, he has maintained his integrity, his humor, and unwavering commitment to his shipmates. He wasn't just a skilled sailor, he was a leader, a mentor, and a friend. He fostered a sense of camaraderie wherever he went, and he always put the needs of his team first. We have shared few stories of our times in Afghanistan and the Marines we lost along the way. They paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country, and Ricky was there with them. And speaking of shipmates, let's talk about Hector Santillan. Ricky, you've successfully cloned yourself. Hector, you have big shoes to fill, my friend, and I have no doubt you're up to the task. I was eating lunch with Hector the other day, and it was like eating lunch with a mini version of Ricky. He would not stop talking. The fun part was when I said something about it to Hector, he just owned it and said, yeah, I'm basically new Ricky. Seriously though, the mentorship that Ricky has provided to so many of us, even Hector, is a testament to his character. He's not just passing on skills, he's passing on values, discipline, integrity, and a healthy dose of naval humor. I remember one time when we were on the ship for a visit during our in-brief with the CO, Ricky just hijacked the entire conversation. He was passionate and loaded with opinions. If you know Ricky, he's always got opinion. Myself and Captain Thier just sat back and watched as he took over the show. It was kind of that spirit that makes him so well loved. Remember that, bro? But beyond the deployments, the technical skills, and the funny stories, what truly defines Ricky's career is the impact he's had on people he's served with. He has a knack for bringing out the best in others. He's a talkative leader, leading by example and always willing to share his knowledge. He's been a sounding board, a mentor, and a friend to countless sailors. Throughout his career, he has left an incredible and indelible mark on all of us. He's built relationships that will last a lifetime, and he has created a legacy of service and dedication. So Ricky, as you embark on this new adventure, know that you leave behind a legacy of honor, courage, commitment, unity, service, and navigation. You've earned this retirement. You deserve all the happiness that it brings. May your days be filled with joy, laughter, quality time with your family. May you finally have time to hunt, fight, and hike in your new home deep in the heart of Texas. The Navy will miss you. We will all miss you. But we wish nothing but the best for you. Today, we don't say goodbye to a sailor. We celebrate life of a service. A loving husband, a father, a devoted grandfather, and a true friend. To Ricky, may your retirement be everything you've worked for, and may fair winds and following seas always be with you. I love you.
Thank you, Master Chief Martinez. That speech definitely made me feel warm inside. All right. Senior Chief Ricardo Vann, front and center. Senior Chief Vann will now receive his end of tour award. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of award. Military, attention to award. Department of the Navy. This is to certify the Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal Gold Star in lieu of 7th award to Senior Chief Hospital Corpsman, Surface Warfare, Ricardo Vann, Jr. For meritorious service while serving as Medical Immediate Superior in Command, Naval Surface Group Northwest from July 2022 to July 2025. Senior Chief Vann expertly led 42 staff in support of 9 guided missile destroyers and 2 chief of the general staff across 5 destroyer squadrons and 4 carrier strike groups, providing essential guidance for 3 home port ships, 14 continuous maintenance availabilities, 2 pierside selected restricted availabilities, and 4 docking selected restricted availabilities. Senior Chief Vann's superior performance and duties culminated his 23 years of honorable and dedicated military service. His unswerving determination, wise judgment, and complete dedication to duty reflected credit upon him and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Signed, B.R. McLean, Vice Admiral, United States Navy, Commander, Naval Surface Force, United States Pacific Fleet. Captain Vasquez will now present the Certificate of Fleet Reserve to Senior Chief Vann. Fleet Reserve of the United States Navy. This is to certify that Senior Chief Hospital Corpsman Ricardo Vann, Jr. was transferred from active duty to the Fleet Reserve of the United States Navy on the 10th day of July 2025 after 23 years of service. This certificate is awarded as a testimonial of faithful and honorable service. Signed, Henry S. Vasquez, Captain, Commander, Naval Surface Group Northwest, United States Navy. I will now read a letter of appreciation for Senior Chief Vann for President George W. Bush. Dear Ricky, thank you for your service in the United States Armed Forces. I am proud to have served as your Commander-in-Chief, and I am pleased to join your family, friends, and colleagues in recognizing your career and accomplishments. Throughout history, the dedicated men and women of our military have protected our citizens and preserved the ideals that make our country strong. Their courage and sacrifice have inspired countless people and have helped shape America's character. On behalf of a grateful nation, I thank you for your contributions to our security and to the cause of peace and freedom. Your service, patriotism, and selfless devotion have helped advance the universal hope of liberty at home and around the world. Laura and I send our best wishes for your health and happiness in the years ahead. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless America. Signed, George W. Bush. With the family of Senior Chief Vann, please join the commanding officer at the stage. Look at this beautiful family. All right, to all who shall see these presents, greetings. Greetings. No, I took a little break there. To your family, Gabriel, Elijah, Destiny, your sister Jasmine, and your parents, Mary and Ricardo Vann Sr., by the authority vested in me, it is my pleasure to express the grateful appreciation of the United States Navy to you for enduring the frequent and long separations that your son, your brother, and your dad experienced as he served this country. Your unfailing support and understanding helped immeasurably to make possible his lasting contribution to the nation. To those who say a single man cannot make a difference, I say wrong. Ricky did. He made our Navy stronger and he kept our nation safe. With his service to the Navy now complete, he will be able to spend more time with you in the future. The United States Navy thanks both you and Ricky for enduring these separations. Given this 10th day of July, 2025, Captain Henry S. Vasquez, Commander, Naval Surface Group Northwest. Ushers. Senior Chief Chris Ladera and Chief Sean Yeatman will now present the Shadow Box and the Chief's Mess gift to Senior Chief Vann. The Shadow Box represents afloat and ashore stations, medals earned, and ranks achieved during his illustrious career. Ideally, a Shadow Box serves not only as a reminder of achievements and accomplishments, but also as a summation, a culmination of a naval career. A Shadow Box should enable a stranger glancing at its contents to gain a substantial understanding of the owner's past and present service and achievements. All right. Beautiful.
Bring the other one up, because this one. So for y'all that don't know this, I picked my own one because I had the opportunity to be the sponsor for my buddy Manny's retirement many years ago, and he gave me that honor. I said I'd never do it for the PCS again, and I was a sponsor for my buddy, which I'm doing a little bit later after this. Right? But I picked that anchor because that's what he got, and it looked so good at the time. But the Chiefs Mess has done an amazing job, and John's an amazing craftsman, and he handed this. They know how much I'm a redneck I am, as
Yes.
well as said, how much I love to hunt. And John cut this entire tree down, and everything is from his land, and he processed everything. And this definitely cut the tree represents. I'm truly grateful and thankful for this.
Please be seated. Senior Chief Vann will now be presented with the United States flag. Flag detail. Post. Senior Chief Jeremy Newman will now read Old Glory.
I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically over great institutions of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident. I am arrogant. I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is a little higher, my colors a little truer. I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am worshipped. I am saluted. I am respected. I am revered. I am loved. And I am feared. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Tarawa, Korea, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, and scores of places long forgotten by all, except by those who were there with me. I was there. I led my sailors and Marines. I followed them. I watched over them. They loved me. I was on a small hill in Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired, but my sailors and Marines cheered me, and I was proud. I was at Ground Zero in New York City on September 11th as cowardly fanatics attacked America. I was raised from the ashes of once proud buildings by brave firefighters, heroes who risked their lives to save others, showing all that America, although bloodied, will never be beaten. Those who would destroy me cannot win, for I am a symbol of freedom, of one nation, under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of my own country, and when it is by those whom I have served with in battle, it hurts. But I shall overcome, for I am strong. I have slipped through the surely bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space. I have been a silent witness to all of America's finest hours, but my finest hour comes when I am torn in strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. When I fly half-mast to honor my soldiers, and when I lie trembling arms of a grieving mother at the gravesite of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God. Long may I wave. The flag will now be presented to Ricardo Sr., Mary, Destiny, Elijah, Gabriel, and Selena.
Doing something a little special. Ready? Two.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we all have been waiting for. The one, the only, the living legend, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, my cuddle buddy, my partner in the medical corner when we used to have quiet conversations. IDC extraordinaire, matter of fact, one of the best IDCs ever. I present Senior Chief Vann.
So of course they packed us out already, so I don't have a printer, and I didn't think about printing this beforehand. So we're gonna do this from the screen because that's how we're doing it. Oh, I know. Oh, I don't know if I need that. I'm gonna need this though. I'd first like to say thank you. Thank you, Com. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being present today to allow us to be here and be my officer in charge of the ceremony. You're absolutely right, sir. We have started this from your first time at the command, and I want nobody else here but you to take part of this for me. So thank you, sir. Thank you to Noel. Noel's my brother from another mother. He's been my mentor. He's been my guide, and he's been so much for me, you know, to be up here. And these last 5 years, you know, Noel called me last night, and he was like, bro, why did you pick me to be your master of ceremonies? Or not your master, the guest speaker. And I was like, bro, these last 5 years, many don't know, but he hand selected me for this job. And then he hand rolled me into this and what he wanted up here. And he's been my mentor and the guide, and the support he's given me these last 5 years has been amazing with everything we went through. And then Father Peter, thank you so much for being here today. Father, I thank you. You've been my confidant, my religious leader, and we're going to miss our parish here at St. Mary's, Father. And I didn't feel this was right with anybody else giving the first prayer and the last prayer. So thank you for being up here today, Father. Thank you for supporting me today. To all my shipmates, to the Chief's Mess, to the officers, family, and friends, thank you for being here with me today. It truly means a lot, and it's very humbling to see everybody that's here. I know there were some people that couldn't make it. We had some friends that were flying in that were in Japan right now. They were here in the States, and their flight got delayed, and they're not able to make it. So for everyone that's able to be here right now that's live streaming, thank you. I love y'all. I know if y'all could be here, you would be here with me, but you're here in spirit, so thank you very much. Thank you for taking time out the day for watching. If you're watching this from home, have a beer for me if you're drinking. All right. I want to especially thank you to my family and friends who traveled from so far away to support. So definitely to Mama Bear and Papa Bear, I love you. I love you. So Mama Bear and Papa Bear have been in my corner for a long time. Their son Regino was a real good friend of mine. He was my best friend. He's called him Mijo. He was like my son. He's like my little brother. The Lord took him from us 2011, and they've been here with us, and they supported us no matter what through everything, and they've always been here. So thank you for being here today. It truly means a lot. Want to say thank you to Manny, once again, Manny and Vero. Thank you for being here. Y'all, you know, you were my mentor for such a long time, Manny, and I love it. And the fact that you're here for me, the fact that I did your ceremony, right, and the fact that you're able to hear me kind of sets the tone. We're good, bro. We're even now, okay? I'm still going to use your truck in Texas when we need to move some stuff, all right, though? I want to say thank you to Peter and his family for being here today. Peter and I, Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine. Hoorah! All right. He used to live with us down in housing in San Diego, and they've been always a great support for us, and he's been a real good friend and family. And to all the other friends and family that made out here, thank you so much. I want to say time to thank my parents. For 23 years, they've supported us. From the times that we moved, I don't know how many times, to the times we moved, and the times that we had this small apartment in Chula Vista, California, and how my dad and I got this couch over the balcony on the second story because it wouldn't fit through the door. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the support you've given us and everything you've done for us in all the ways, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, no matter what it is. Mom, Dad, thank you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for being present. To my sister, thank you. thank you. It's been a hard journey. I know it's been a lot, and I know I've been away for a long time, but thank you for always being there for the kids, and thank you for being there for mom and dad when I couldn't be there for 23 years because I just couldn't be there. So thank you. I want to say thank you to my in-laws. My in-laws can't be here today. We had a death in the family. My Reggie's cousin passed away a few days ago, so they needed to be there, and I understand. So thank you. Uh, thank you for allowing me and trusting me with Reggie. Thank you for trusting our support with our kids, um, and allowing me to take them on this amazing journey that we've been on. So thank you, because I know they're watching. I just know they couldn't be here today. To my children, thank you for the amazing support you've given to me over these last 23 years. I have to say a special thank you to my daughter, Destiny. You've had to deal with more moves and more issues than anybody can ever imagine. This little girl, just to count, I sat there and counted it out the other day. She went through 6 elementary schools, 1 middle school in between 2 countries, and then 2 high schools. And of course, she traveled from San Diego to Texas multiple times to go back home to visit family, because that's where we were all at. And then, of course, she's gone to areas where she hasn't been the happiest, ever Washington, but she doesn't like the cold or the rain. She was just complaining about this morning. But she's been there to support me in so many ways. So I'm so thankful for her. And I'm thankful for this granddaughter. I think my granddaughter's out for a little bit, but thank you for everything she's given for me. To my sons, Elijah, thank you for being such an amazing young man. Well, hold on. I can't say young man no more. You're officially 21 years old. So thank you for being an amazing man. He just turned 21 on the 17th of May. So today will be the first day that we'll celebrate drink together and not have to say that you're underage and you're good. You're drinking with dad tonight. All right, we're good. Thank you to Gabriel. Thank you for being so amazing, especially this last year and a half. Your perseverance, son, and your resiliency, and the way you just move forward. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And it would not be true without talking about my queen. To my queen, to my Reggie. Because I know you're watching today, because we had a little rain this morning. And that's just you saying that, hey, I'm blessing you today. We did it, babe. This is not how we pictured it. This is not how we wanted to do it, but we did it. Thank you for being an amazing Navy Chief wife, because you were the epitome of what Navy Chief wife should be. Thank you for being an amazing partner and my best friend. I couldn't have done it without you. And there was many times that I just wanted to go back and do the easy thing, go back to the FMF, and you were like, no, you need to go and do this. So thank you, because I would not be the man I am without you. Now that the hard part's over with, what do you say to 23 years of a Navy career? Well, when I first started this journey, I had to say that I would not think I'd be retiring from the Navy. My goal was to be a Navy SEAL, as Noel mentioned, and I wanted to be a Navy SEAL corpsman and go down range and make bad people go away. Well, at least I got the corpsman part right. You know what I mean? You may not know this, but Reggie and I were married prior to me joining the Navy. When I went to go join Navy, the Navy told Reggie she had to give me permission to join the Navy. She said, what? She goes, yeah, you're married. You have to sign a page 13 saying you're saying okay for him to join the Navy. And she goes, you mean I can say no to this? And he can say with a smirk on her face? But she smiled every day since we joined, and she loved it. She loved every bit of it. Over the past 23 years, I've enjoyed many things about this Navy. But the most important are the men and women that I've had the privilege to serve next to. The bonds and the friendships that I have made through this career, I cannot put a price on it. The camaraderie and friendship that you get to do with serving on different platforms and different duty stations is something that you can never duplicate in any other job, in my opinion. I have mentors and shipmates that I keep in touch with from my first duty station, from 3rd Mall, Camp Pendleton, and yes, that's right, I did some swinging with the wing for all my FMF guys out there. Those lessons followed me, and they made me the leader that I am today and the man I am today. They've helped guide me and transform me and help me move forward with everything I've done. I want to give some love to my Rota family. When I was stationed in Rota, there's just something about being stationed overseas and being forced to live in base housing, because you all have to be there, that it creates a bond and a friendship. And those friendships hold true today. So to my Rota family, y'all know who you are because I know you're live streaming right now. I freaking love you. There are many lessons that I've learned in my time that I've joined the Navy. I'd like to share a few of them with you today. One of the first lessons I learned was from a mentor of mine, Master Chief Retired Tootie Haskins. Take care of the company you keep. If you surround yourself with people that are negative and have a poor outlook on everything, you tend to start acting that way. You become the nature of who you are and who you surround yourself with. So, surround yourself with people who are positive. Surround yourself with people who is trying to get better and trying to push you. Automatically, that's going to make you be a better person and a better leader. That's going to make you want to strive forward. Always find the people that are going to push you to be better. In our true corpsman fashion, always leave things better than you found it. That's one thing as a corpsman we've always done. It's a motto we took in, and I'm not sure where I learned it from, but it was somewhere there, but always we're doing. So whether that is taking time to build shelves in a fob in Afghanistan from pallets that got dropped and you're trying to piece them together to make shelves to make your BDS better, Mike Winkle, I know you're watching. Yes, those BDS shelves are probably still there. They were built to make. Or whether it's resurrecting an IDC program in the Pac Northwest and making it the best program in the Pacific Fleet. Always find ways to make things better. There's always ways to improve on something. Don't just settle. Always find ways to make things better. Another one that we're going to look at is from my buddy Jeff. He just retired, Master Chief Jeff Pritchett, Catfish. In his words, if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. So what I mean by that is stay ready. Stay physically ready. Stay mentally ready. Stay proficient in your job and what you do, because you never know when that time's going to come that you're going to have to rely on those skills. You never know when you're going to have to pick somebody up and carry them out of a place. You never know when you're going to have to mentally hold on to it when the whole world's going wrong behind you, everything's falling apart, and you have to mentally stay forward. And you never know when those those skills are going to come in that you're going to need that to either save a life, save a ship, get things going. So if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. So don't rest on your laurels. Always push yourself forward and always be ready. Those are the lessons that I've learned that have pushed me forward so far and in my career, and I continue to use those every day. I want to say thank you to my officers. Officers, continue to go out there. For all the officers I've been with, thank you. And remember, you are the voice and you're the face of your division and your sailors. Use that communication, use that voice, and speak for your sailors because they need you. Be that communication to the CO, to the comm, to be there for them because you need that. To my Chief's mess, Navy Chief, Navy Pride. Navy Chief, Navy Pride. Lead. Don't be led, lead. These sailors are looking to us to lead them, to guide them, to push them. There's no likership in our eval. They're not always going to like us, but they will love you when you push them and you get them where they need to be at. Push hard, train them hard, and get ready for the fight that's coming. Because they're relying on you to get them there and get them home. To my sailors, to my shipmates, this job is easy, but find a way to love it. No matter what you do in this Navy career, find a way to love it. Love what you do. Find your giver, right? Add your verb in there, right? Trying to keep PG fathers here, right? So find your giver, you know what, in there. Whether it's personal, whether it's for your family, no matter what it is, but find that reason to give a dime, to get you there, because that's going to get it there. And if you do it with love, it's easy. I love this job. I love what I do. I still love what I do every day. However, it's my time to go. The Navy said, hey, for not going to give you the orders you need, and I'm not willing to go back out to sea as a single parent here for my kids. My time's to be at home, and I know it's my time to be at home. So I look to y'all to sit there and continue this fight and move forward. Those are the things that'll push us there, and that's what I want to leave you with. Continue to strive, continue to push forward, and always be ready for the next fight because it's coming. And on that note, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy for everybody that's here and everybody that's watching on live. Thank you very much.
Please be seated. Thanks, Ricky. I love you, man. And you know, sometimes you sit at these retirement ceremonies and you hear stuff, and you know, it's great and there's extra motivation, but yours is deep because you mean it and you live it. So thank you.
Oh, I got to do one thing. Sorry, I'm adding a little bit. Ad-lib pause. I know we're starting the speech. I got a present real quick. Jeremy Newman, come up here. So, many of y'all don't know, I got caught up in the speech and I thought about it, right? So this man right here, when Reggie passed, he sponsored and he coordinated everything for the food. We didn't have to worry about cooking a meal or anything from the day Reggie passed on the 16th of November to like the 10th of December. And he sponsored, coordinated everything. And not only did that, he introduced me to duck hunting. So now I have a whole bunch of money to spend on duck hunting gear. But he took me out there, and we had the opportunity this last year to shoot an amazing set of ducks. We went out, shot some turkey. We got the opportunity to share an elk kill that we love, and we were out there, and I got to spend many times in the mountains with this man, and I love him to death. But I couldn't leave it without his, and I promised him this. But we sat there and skinned that elk, and felt like he needed a little bit better knife. So that's for you, my brother. You haven't had one of these, it's gift wrap. Comes from the factory gift wrap. So, yeah. But I want to say thank you for that, man. So on the next elk, that's what you use, brother. Thank you very much, man. I had to share that with Jeremy. Thank you.
That's awesome. All right, Ricky. Go ahead and take center stage here. The Chief Petty Officer Mess will now present Senior Chief Ricky Vann's family with a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Ricky. Ricky. You go get him. Hey, Mija wants some too, man. All right, will the guests please rise for the benediction?
As we conclude our time here, we ask you, Lord, for many blessings to be bestowed upon Ricky and his family. As they leave us and they move back to their home, we ask for your blessings be upon him of safety. We ask that you always walk with him as you have done for these many years. Continue to guide him so that in this next stage of his life, he may continue to give all the gifts that you have given to him. Allow him to be filled with your grace so he will continue as a great father and grandfather. We ask for blessings to be upon all those who have been a part of his life up to this day. They will remember all the ways that he has impacted us, and that our hearts will always be filled with gratitude. And we ask this in your name, Lord. Amen.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to have all Chief Petty Officers, past and present, stand as Senior Chief Retired Chris Twitty recites the Chief Petty Officer Retirement Creed.
I know, me too. You have on this day experienced that which comes to all of us who serve on active duty in our Navy. I say our Navy because your departure from active duty in no way terminates your relationship. By law and tradition, U.S. Navy retirees are always on the rolls, ever ready to lend their service when the need arises. The respect that you earned as the chief was based on the same attributes that you will now carry into retirement. You should have no regrets. Do not view your retirement as an end of an era, but rather as orders to a new and challenging assignment, to a form of independent duty. Remember well that you have been and will always be an accepted member of the most exclusive of all fraternities, that of the United States Navy Chief Petty Officer. The active duty chiefs salute you. Hand. Salute. Ready, two. Your retired chiefs welcome you. Welcome. Undoubtedly, Regina is smiling down, as you said it before. I wish you the traditional fair winds and following seas, my brother. Love you.
Please be seated. At this time, we will read the watch.
I mate. 23 long years. Some of us were on our boats tonight. Some of us were in school, learning our trade. Yes. For some of us were even born into this world.
In those years when the storm clouds of war were seen brewing on the horizon of history, this fleet Marine Force warrior stood to watch. Many times, Ricky would see his family standing there, needing his guidance and help, needing his hand to hold during hard times. But his son, his husband, his father, and his grandfather stood to watch. For 23 years, he stood to watch. He stood to watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly and silently each and every night. Because they knew that this dock stood to watch.
Today we're here to say, Senior Chief Vann, watch stands relieved. Relieved by those you have trained, guided, and led. Shipmate, You stand relieved. We have the watch. Thanks. Follow.
This order has been passed on naval ships from the 1500s through today. Spanish, French, English, Dutch. Yes, all navies of the world use the bosun, side boys, and a call to bring aboard or send ashore all ships' company officers, visiting officers, dignitaries, and VIPs. The side boys would haul on the ropes and raise or lower the boarding platform so officers would not have to climb the rat line, which were hanging over the side and used by the enlisted crew when going ashore or getting aboard. This honor was extended to visiting officers, dignitaries, and port officials. It was not uncommon for the commanding officer of the ship to order up the jolly boat, a crew of 8 strongbacks, side boys, and bosun, to send an old shipmate and fellow officer to his shore retirement, home, never to sail on naval ships again. All hands on deck was passed. Speeches were made about great victories, battles fought upon the open sea, raging storms weathered, and voyages to distant and strange lands with ports of call others only dreamed about. Then, a fine sword, a brace of pistols, or a rifle or musket, or maybe a sea chest of fine wood and bound in brass, was presented to remind him of crews and ships he had served with. The bosun would stand tall. The side boys, the retiree would request permission to go ashore, step to the platform, and the side boys would lower away. As the jolly boat pulled away, the gunner would fire a salute from the ship's main battery. The retiree sat in the stern sheets going ashore. Today, our history has given most of the pomp and circumstance, the honors, traditions, and ceremonies back to history. Time does not give us the freedom to do these things from the past, but we still have to stop all engines, lay about smartly, and drop anchor to pay honor to one of our shipmates going ashore. To honor the years served, the guidance, the leadership, the friendship, the expertise that Ricky, our shipmate, has given us for these 23 years. Side boys, post.
Side boys. Let's say, check. Left or right. Straight. One face forward. Walk.
Bosun, stand by to pipe the side. We have a senior chief petty officer going ashore. All present and past chief petty officers, man the rails. Please rise as Senior Chief Vann will now report to Captain Vasquez and request permission to go ashore for the last time. Bell ringer, sound 2 bells. Senior Chief, Hospital Corpsman, Surface Warfare, Aviation Warfare, Fleet Marine Force, Ricardo Vann Jr., United States Navy, retired, departing. Bell ringer. Sound 2 bells. Retired Navy family, the Vanns, departing. This concludes the ceremony. On behalf of Senior Chief Vann and his family, thank you very much for taking part of this time-honored ceremony.
And for those that didn't get the message, there is an after party, 1:30, Lake Stevens Brewery. Sandwiches are there, and we're drinking to the foam. So Lake Stevens Brewery, 1:30 until we run out of beer.
All right, that went smooth, man.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah, it was good.